All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Rakar Hakodash, that belongs to the apostles of GMS, and sincere Shalom to the brothers out here pushing his truth and sincerity, Salakia. Um, so I have here, I'm not, no one can ever be surprised by it. It says, just when the war was ending, Biden shocked the world with his Ukraine decision. Now, by this, just by the first part, it says just when the war was ending, meaning Russia was already winning. Russia was already winning, and it didn't matter from there. But here's here's the catch of all catches. So you want to know what his decision is? Let's jump right to it.
Washington refusing Ukraine's request for a no-fly zone and fighter jet support. It provides new weapons aid to Kyiv. President Joe Biden signed a decree envisioning $800 million in aid.
Now let's stop there. Then this video is only a minute long. $800 million. Now, so when this war started, when this started kicking off, Babylon didn't want to help this whole situation. Now all of a sudden they want to help it when the war is about to end. So here's the kicker: $800 million to fund them to keep the war going. That's the key thing right there. It's to keep the war going. You're funding them that much money to keep it going, to give them supplies and everything. Meanwhile, this place don't get to see a dime of that money. Nothing to repair Babylon or anything. It's just going to be all shabby. It has all this money, but it's all shabby, just like these rats. And this is so the whole infrastructure is falling, and all this money that could be towards repairs and all this other stuff, because it's to fund the wars. They make money off of this place. This place, this place is nothing but is a mall. It don't even have to be the nicest looking mall. So like it could kind of look run down, but because people will still because it still has things to offer. Oh yeah, you'll find all sorts of people coming in and out of this place. And no, let me straighten this out for everybody. None of us is promoting repairing this place, but it's the mindset that gets everything. It's the goal. Everybody's talking about how like a lot of these states need buildings restored and all this other stuff, but no one ever sees his money. The mindset is to fuel more war, to start up World War III, and all sorts of other stuff. So I'm gonna keep playing the clip.
In addition to air defense systems that are guns in the $8 million aid, Biden made the following statement: "I'll be honest, this can be a very long and difficult war. We will continue to support Ukraine in their fight from."
So again, so like I thought it was 800 million, but it was 8 million, or I think it said 800 million. I'm not sure, but as you heard, he says it's going to be a long and difficult war. So he's already had it pre-planned that hey, we need this war to last longer. We need more lives to end. We need y'all to run. We need y'all. We need you two to run each other into the ground, at least a little bit. So my question is, how long is this war going to be? Will it be as long as Afghanistan that's still going from 2001 up to now for 20 years, 21 years going on? 21, 22 years, either one. So how long is this? How long and difficult do these wars have to be for America? because they still quote unquote have some other wars going on that don't mean shit. But they're reaping they need the benefits. They need them that money to flow in and out.
them. We will provide Ukraine with the necessary weapons to defend themselves. The package includes 9,000 anti-tank and 7,000 machine guns. In addition, 20 million artillery and mortar shells will be sent to Ukraine. The Biden administration recently approved $200 million in aid to Ukraine. With the last signature, the value of the aid to Ukraine reached $1 billion.
They reach $1 billion. So you hear how they want this war to keep going. But that's the trickery ways of Esau. You, screw whatever else is going on. We need these wars to keep going. We need our plans fulfilled. We need everything to go according to plan. And their agenda is to collapse the society anyway. So building this place will be out of option. But for you people that had such high hope into restoring this place, as you heard from this video, where's this? Where's anybody seeing this money? These other countries are seeing this money. I'm not just talking about Ukraine. I'm talking about Russia and all these other places. They still, but you can bet your ass that they still funding Russia. They still funding all these other countries, especially when war kicks off. Esau plays both sides. He don't care which side is winning. But at the same time, and as far as I've seen as of recent videos, these rats are starting to get scared. They're realizing that their power is still being snuffed. This is Psalms 55 and 21. It says, "The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart." So, and that's a prime example. That whole lending money for like the good care, that seems like a good thing unto the citizens of this place. But they don't realize that this is just to further inflict destruction, to further create more chaos. Because what's going to happen is a lot more bodies going to pile up. People are going to be like, "Hey, we need to send up prayers for Ukraine, send up money for Ukraine, send up soldiers for Ukraine." That's not going to help that. Because all these countries, including Ukraine, if it doesn't get taken over, will aim for this place too. So good luck with that. They already admitted they don't like America. So I don't see where these people get this false delusion. Actually, do I want this one? This is Micah 2 and 1. It says, "Woe to them that devise iniquity, and work evil upon their beds. For when the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand." So they practice even with the laws, how we live, how the animals live, even in for the aquariums, even how the sea life lives. They experimenting with all sorts of things that they had no business doing, including the earth. They hurting the earth with so much pollution, so much drilling, and all this other stuff. You taking the blood, the natural sources from the earth. But then you got him practicing on war because that's his specialty. Esau has always been a cunning hunter. He is a spear. He's a weapon. And what does a weapon do? They don't Weapons don't create life. I never heard that one before. Weapons are meant to kill. Weapons are instruments of destruction. And that's what Esau is. So it even says, "Woe to them," which means destruction. So, and that's why Esau is also getting. I mean, the rats are starting to feel afraid because things that they're doing is not working to their favor. So the last card they had to play is with this war. As initial World War III. They gotta keep playing with this to see if they can get that power back. But the more they mess with this, the more they strip away their power because it's still not going to end the same way they think. That's how powerful the Lord is. So and again, it says, "Woe to them that devise iniquity." It's the woe, that woe means destruction. Esau, or should I say, the Lord is actually setting up Esau's destruction because Esau is always devising some wicked thing to make the earth polluted. Not just the earth, but I'm talking about the people too. Primarily the children of Israel. You see how we act. You see why 2/3 of our people need to be destroyed. And Lord willing, that me and various, and I like to say it a lot, that various brothers are of the elect, the ones that sincerely doing this truth. Not the ones that's out here doing it for vanity or some other vain crazy idea, but the ones that sincerely seeking that salvation, humbly unto the Lord, because the hopeful elect is the ones that's going to escape the destruction of this place. But Esau has nowhere to go. Esau's destruction, Esau's woe is coming upon him, and he's going to feel every bit of it for all these atrocities that he's done to us, done to the earth, everything that he's done. He needs to be brought down from his power. And that's why that scripture in itself is powerful, because even just that first word the Lord spoke in that, woe, which means destruction, to those who devise iniquity. And that's all Esau has done. You look at them treaties. You look at the way, again, just even look outside. What is the how was even the streets look like? Polluted, just cracks in the ground, bumps everywhere, the infrastructure is falling apart. But that's going to his laws. How he sets up every law to take us down. But he has the right to make bombs, missiles, to take out millions. Meanwhile, we can't even in even especially in the state I'm in, we don't even have a self-defense law. So if you was to defend yourself even without a weapon, that's a problem. How do you do that? How the hell do you do that? But meanwhile, he could go around accusing, saying, "Oh, these guys are killers." But Babylon's record ain't no good either. Babylon has the worst record on the face of the earth. He's the same one funding these wars, starting wars, and being in wars. That's how that's how low and disgusting this place is. This is Jeremiah 50:9. It says, "For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken. The arrows shall be as an expert, sorry, the arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man, and none shall return in vain." So the missiles is going to just rock this entire earth with, especially with the crumbling of this place. It's going to penetrate through this whore and destroy it as it needs to be. This place known as Babylon needs not just to be erased from the face of the earth, but it needs to suffer. It needs to burn everlasting, which the Lord has promised. This place is going to burn forever to the point it can never, ever be inhabited. And the Lord is making sure of that because this place needs to go. If anybody was to even ever try to come back here, it wouldn't even work. Because the moment you even step soil in this place, that's the Babylon juice right then and there. Which is why the Lord said it would never be inhabited. But that's all I have going into that. Lord, this is a little edifying, and with that, shalom.